All right, number 3. Welcome to your numerology reading for the year 2026. And let's get into it. One being a big time of newness for everyone. For a number 3, which is all about expression, all about joy, all about communicating, being involved in other people, in their lives, in their situations, in their parties, in their celebrations. It's newness. Finding a new way to express yourself, finding a new way to interact, finding time and a way to restore some relationships with siblings. It is all about creating, being creative, finding new ways to have joy. But 3 is also the first house of death. So it becomes a time to separate from some energies that no longer serve you. And that's something that people don't like to hear about. But if you separate from those energies, you will have more joy. And you can separate from those energies by expressing yourself with truth, not holding back on who you are, right? That will allow you to have people who no longer serve you fade away, and you can continue on in your joyful, merry way. This year is going to be about your pleasure, those things that help you feel alive, okay? The months that are key for you, most people think March is always a month that's important because it's the third month. This is true. It is definitely a month that is key for you. But September is going to be the time where you feel most expressive, most creative. You could go to an event during that time that allows you to freely express yourself. And the 3 always says, like, oh, is there a chance for love or for me to connect with people? It's a 3 year. The entire year brings you the ability to connect with people. However, March is going to be your first time to form a really strong connection with someone, right? It's a good month, not really the first time because this is a 1 year. So anything can happen anytime during the year. But March is going to be a good month for you to see that happen. And again, in December, it's going to be a good month for you. You could be one of those who meet somebody in March and be engaged by December. Now, as with everything, there's always lessons for everyone that will carry on throughout the year. Remember, this is also a year about your body. And for the 3, this is a time for you to watch out for your hands and watch out for any potential injuries. Or if you have a situation that requires surgical repair, this is a time for you to pay attention to that. Do not do that in October. Yes, October. Do not do it in October, okay? Because you might have a long recovery period after that. Okay, so let's see what the lesson is for you for this year. It is going to be, what does this card say? Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. There is no such thing as failure. It is redirection. It is moving towards something that is better for you. And it is sometimes realizing that you were not aligned with a certain course of action. As you communicate your truth, you may feel like a relationship was a failure because it ends. What in fact is happening is that you are now becoming more in line with relationships that fulfill you, that bring you pleasure, that bring you joy, bring you peace, bring you happiness, and aligns with your way you like to express yourself, the way you like to dance and move, the way you like to go and interact with multiple people and have community. You may find a relationship that aligns with you more than previous ones. And then there's a number that is always following you as a theme, in addition to the 3, in addition to the 1. And the 1 year is about health on one level for you. Your mouth area, because it is a communication area, is where you also might see some things such as dental things that you might have to work on during this year. And from numerology, there is a number, and it is going to be, and it's upside down, but it's okay. 22. Woo! Intuition. And you have insight into things and you need to trust it. You need to follow it this year. You need to pay attention to it, nurture it. And the more you walk in the power of I am, you will be able to nurture that intuition. So you will be in situations where you will say, you know, I was right, because you were and you are. Okay? This is, again, a great time to express yourself. You can express yourself through writing, through creation, even through dance, movement, right? Videos, things of that nature, encouragement. Find ways to have joy, because that's what this year is about for you. Joy. That's what you're seeking. Now, because it is the first house of death, I will caution you towards June, which could see you have some loss in essence of a family or some family member or friend or someone close to you. Pay attention, write this down. And then I will caution you, March is another month where you could have a loss, right? And not necessarily a death, but ending in maybe a relationship or a job or something, just a loss, just something you have to let go. Okay. So be careful for those months. That is March and June for you. All right. Bye.